Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. This week's episode of Hobby Talk, I wanted to talk about turning another man's trash into your treasure. And, you know, it's crazy. You watch people opening products, and if they don't get a big monster hit, they're downtrodden. Of course, you understand why. Box prices are very expensive. But if they don't get huge hits, everything else in their mind is just worthless. And it's just not true. You look at a set like Star Wars Chrome Galaxy. Beautiful set. A lot of people are only interested at all in the numbered parallels, where if you just the regular refractors, they just don't care about. I've been buying. I hate doing videos like this because I'm trying to. I kind of like them tipping my hand as to what I'm doing, but I have a small audience, and you guys, this is your chance to get cool, little nuggets of info of stuff that I've been doing. So, like, I've been buying refractor lots, and sometimes there's some numbered refractors in the refractor lots as well. But I mean, you're talking I'm talking about 2022 Chrome Galaxy. So those boxes are over $300. You get 18 packs in a box, so there's 18 refractors in a box. I'm buying lots of like 50, 60 refractors for like $50. I mean, like $1 a refractor. Now, let me just show you how cool. Like, these are 2021 Star Wars Chrome Galaxies that I sent off to get graded. Look how amazing these cards are. Now, this has got a PSA 10. It's just a regular refractor, but what incredible card. And I love, this is some of my favorite stuff in my entire collection. And this is just base, not base, but just the regular refractors of some of these cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. And, I mean, they're super low pop because not a lot of people are grading this kind of stuff. But, I mean, just amazing art on these cards. And a lot of people that are just looking for hits will buy this stuff and just basically take pennies on the dollar for their non-hits. And sometimes they'll just not want any of them because they didn't get a big hit. So now I personally pulled some of these, but I've been buying lots of Star Wars Chrome Galaxy stuff, like I said, for like $1 a refractor. Incredible deal. And those are some of the nicest cards that's ever been out in Star Wars. Another thing you can do is go to your local hobby shop. A lot of them will have like bargain bins. Here's just some stuff I got in recent bargain bins. I mean, this is stuff that the card shop owner, they weren't huge hits, so he's just trying to just sell them, dirt cheap or whatever. He probably got them really cheap. Like, I got this Tyler Freeman, even an autograph card, numbered patch auto from Immaculate, numbered out 49. It was only like a couple bucks. And this is a guy that was on the top 100 prospects. I mean, these are just deals you can't pass up. This is a really low end set Onyx, but hey, it's an on card Luis Angel Acuna auto. One of my Texas Rangers prospects, and in fact, he's a top 100 prospect, just for a couple bucks. Alan Ginter. You know how hard it is to pull Alan Ginter autos, and this is a non-baseball one. Dan Jennings, a baseball executive. I mean, he's a non-player auto. On-card auto, super tough to pull, just a couple bucks. I've been really looking for these cards from this 1994 Marvel Masterpieces, these foil cards. Just a few bucks. I think this was like maybe $3. There's Punisher. Just an awesome looking card. It wasn't one of the big hits, so nobody really wants it. I'll take it. This card, this is an actor from Thor, the Thor movies, Ray Stevenson as Volstagg. Auto, beautiful looking card from Black Diamond. Guys, Black Diamond boxes are like over $1,000 now. And I got this, it wasn't in a bargain bin, but it was no joke, like between $10 and $15. I can't remember what it was exactly. Just a beautiful card. This was the hit out of the box, probably, out of one of those. Star Wars autos. This is a Klaatu, one of the original trilogy actors, Corey D. Williams, numbered card. Hey, it wasn't Harrison Ford, so whoever pulled this just didn't want it. So guess what? I got to add it to my collection. Numbered auto that I needed for my collection for maybe $10 at the most. So this is what I mean by making other people's trash your treasure. Now here's another thing. In the TCG world, if people grade their Pokemon cards or whatever, really you can talk about baseball, any type of graded cards. If they don't get a 10, they just want to dump them for as cheap, just get whatever they can out of them. Guess what, guys? These grading companies are so inconsistent. Half of those 9s, well, not half of them, but there's a good percentage of those 9s that if you send them back in, they get 10s. So there's nothing wrong with PSA 9s. It's crazy how much more a PSA 10 card will be as a premium over a PSA 9 or a PSA 8. Like I have some of these over here. Yeah, I was disappointed, but I mean, that's still a beautiful card. PSA 8, Special Delivery Pikachu. You can probably get this for 1/10 of the price of a PSA 10. And it's just as nice. So it's crazy. And probably misgraded by PSA. I mean, I picked out ones that, like this one. This is an alt art. I sent it in for grading. It's perfectly centered. No whitening anywhere. Got a PSA 9. I don't know how it got a PSA 9. You can buy PSA 9s like this all day on eBay. Just take a look at the centering on them. Have them show you a picture of the back if they don't have one on there. You can easily tell, you know, hey, this card was undergraded. Get it, crack it out, and get your 10. Not guaranteeing you're going to get a 10, but just trust me, they are very inconsistent on grading. One grader will see that as a 10, and another guy will see it as a 9. So don't be afraid of buying 9s. I don't ever buy PSA 10s. I buy PSA 8s and PSA 9s that I think look really good. And a lot of the times I get them and I'm just as happy with them. Another thing in TCGs is like something like MetaZoo. MetaZoo, I know it's not everybody's thing, but right now in MetaZoo, if it's not a limited release thing, nobody wants it. And guess what? These are awesome cards. Like, for instance, this set right here, UFO. You can buy a sealed booster box with chances at getting serialized cards for like $40 a box. I kid you not. And you look at the kind of hollows you can pull out of those. Just beautiful cards. High quality. I mean, for just like $1 a booster pack. Super fun to open. Let me find it. This is another really cool one. The Forest Friends. Well, some of these I might end up grading. And if you look, PSA 10s of these cards sell pretty decently. So it just makes 0 sense that since this is not like a MetaZoo Revive skateboard promo box that sold out in seconds, then nobody wants it. And the price is super cheap. And I mean, they're awesome. So definitely, if you go to, and also here's another thing, the local hobby shop that I would go to in Texas, in Grapevine, Texas, S&P Sports Cards Plus. Go check them out. The best hobby shop that I've ever been to, easily. they'll have guys come in there, open a box of cards, keep their 2 or 3 cards they like out of the box, and just leave the rest there. And the card shop just puts them in boxes and puts them in the back for people to build sets out of. And you can look through those, and they'll let you just have the cards. You don't even have to pay for the cards. The ones that people just leave behind because they've already been paid for out of the box. It's just the guy who opened them didn't care anything about anything but the hits. I've gotten LeBrons out of those boxes. I've gotten Julio Rodriguez cards out of those boxes. Just crazy good cards. Wanders. Yeah. Silver Prisms. Just unbelievable. And those cost me nothing, because they were just basically they're left behind by people that didn't want anything but the big hits. So guys, go check out your local hobby shops. There is something to another man's trash is another man's treasure. And I've found a lot of treasures in my collection of what other people just thought was trash. Now, in a future video, once I get my refractors, I'll open those on the camera. They're from 2022 Galaxy, and you can see how awesome of a deal that was. And there's no doubt I'm going to grade a bunch of those cards, because there were some of the cards I really wanted from that set that I didn't get in my little break that I did. So keep your eyes open. When you see people people just dog base cards nowadays because they're not numbered, they're overproduced, blah blah blah. So they don't see value in them, that there really is value there. You can get all kinds of rookie cards, all kinds of stuff like that, of base cards, dirt cheap, because, oh, it's not a numbered card, I don't want it. That's the attitude of a lot of people that flip cards and are only buying it to make money. So keep your eyes open, look for deals, do a little bit of grinding. It's fun to do. That's one of the things I love about this hobby, is finding little hidden gems and then, making them into something. Like stuff like this, like, what if Tyler Freeman gets called up and is a Rookie of the Year? Or a future MVP. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying it could. And you have this unbelievable card like this, numbered patch auto, that you had a couple bucks put into from a super expensive set. Just crazy cool stuff. And I'm a big collector of Allen Ginter stuff. I love that I was able to find an Allen Ginter auto for just a couple bucks, one that I was not able to pull. I mean, those boxes, this is from 2017 Allen Ginter. Those boxes are like $300. I mean, it's crazy. So, and not every box has an auto. So stuff like this is just a bargain to me. All right, guys, in the comments, put down your favorite other people's trashes that you found and turned them into treasure. I love stories like that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and keep having fun in the hobby, guys. Later.